Hey, it's Lindsay from Buy Sell Love Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning market update. It's my opportunity weekly to share with all of Durham region exactly what's happening with real estate, and there is a lot going on. I've got a blog that's tagged into the notes section of this video. I'd highly suggest you read it, and I'll tell you what the blog's about. It came from an article I read in the New York Times over the weekend, and what they talked about is this was an American point of view of the tariffs. And what they did was they listed a house that was being built in Phoenix and how much more it's going to cost with the Canadian tariffs or with the tariffs that the US are implementing. Because remember, the tariffs impact the country where the tariffs are created. So what's happening now is as the US is pushing these tariffs, it's costing more money to buy the products, Canadian products in the US. So here's a good example. I'm standing in front of a new home site, and the question I came up with was, is it better to buy new or resale in this market? And I'll tell you why it's better to buy resale. Number one, resale, you're buying a Canadian product. Number two, if you buy a new home, you are buying a product that's being built, and a lot of the components of that house come from the US, which means with our reciprocal tariffs, they're going to skyrocket in price. Here's a good example. We all know about Carrier furnaces and air conditioners are very popular. They're built in Indiana and Texas. Kohler toilets, or Kohler anything, because Kohler makes pretty much anything in a bathroom. There's a town in northern Wisconsin called Kohler, and actually that's where their factory is. So a lot of the products that go into these houses come out of the US, which means that I'm going to guess there's going to be escalation clauses in the contracts for new home construction that allow the builder to increase the prices once they've been agreed to by the buyer if the costs go up. So be very wary. Anyways, let's just jump straight into the numbers. In the last 7 days, we've had 261 homes come to market. That's down 8 from the week before. Conditionally sold, we've had 73 homes leave the market sold conditional, and 106 homes leave the market sold firm. So in total, we've sold 11 fewer houses. We've had 8 fewer properties come on the market, which means it was a flat week, week over week. So we're basically in the spring market. There's lots going on. Because if you think about it, there was 179 houses sold last week. That's a lot of houses. So there's lots going on, and there's still lots of stuff being sold over asking price. If you got any questions, hit me up on any of my social media platforms, or you can catch me at Lindsay at buysellove.ca. Have a great week, all of Durham region.